Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven, Acolyte of the Altar. The Fabled card collection and the bestiary continues to grow. And today, we're going to go slap Lowain, but of course, we currently still have a music issue. So we're going to pick up where we left things off in the Devil Survivor 2 soundtrack, with a moment of rest. Getting the goofy music out of the way. We were about like halfway through the soundtrack in the previous episode, so I just thought, hey, continue it. Get to see all the cool boss music. So, in order to face Lowain, we will of course be going with blue, green. I activated that in the other order. We'll be going with Haru as our major patron, reducing the gift burden by 1. And there's a lot of shenanigans we can do with that. Do we want to turn on one of these? No, I don't care. We'll wait for the rework for those. It'll be a glorious day, I assure you. I assure you. The music is a little louder this time, because it was really quiet in the last video, so we'll see if it's too loud. I hope not. Because I'm vibing to it. It's bringing back so many memories. But this is the Unchained Earth Carver. What are you going to do, my good sir? He's going to hit me. I'm pretty sure Call the Weak is just going to rock my world. And I don't know how I feel about that. So we'll get a temporary help. Because remember correctly, that's kill everything that has less than 2 attack. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It sure is. We have Titanic Strike, which is deal 5 overkill. Okay. And having bindings, reducing my max mana. Rude. Alright, so I think the play here. Swing and Mastodon that. Perfect. Now I don't take any overkill damage. This thing lives at 1, mocking the beast. And so it gets to rip for 6. I think we turn this into a 4-4. And the next one can be a 5-5. Perfect. We actually drew exceptionally well for this. Maybe just the starting deck is really good against this boss. Por qué no los dos? We're gonna be 1 off lethal though, I think, if I'm quick mathing this correctly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's take 1. Unfortunately, we'll kill that. Oh no, because that's gonna. Oh, I'm taking 4. You hate to see it. Oh well. Thank you, fish. We got there in the end. Oh, do I have to take that? Right now, this is 2 mana draw a card, which is it's okay. But here's Splice. Splice was nerfed, but it's still pretty good. I'm gonna take it. That's the Fabled version of Graft, which is arguably one of Green's, like one of the best starting spells in the game. Yes. Yes. The Ink Drinker. My friends, we meet again. So the Ink Drinker, if you've never seen him before, he is a special card that we can modify to our heart's content. He can be whatever we need him to be. Whenever we need him to be it. I love this card. It's probably my favorite relic, honestly. Probably between that and the gong. The ancient gong that goes off twice. That I would have to put it between. But anyway, welcome to the Sickly Serpent Skin encounter. This is a bit of a gimmick boss. I have only recently slain him the proper way. But his gimmick is, I mean, he's biting and backbiting. Rude, but that's not a gimmick. Do I just eat? I don't really have a good eating target. Alright, sure. Oh, let's swing first, shall we? His gimmick is the Snake Blood. Restore 2 life for every time I have been damaged in battle. If this number has reached 16, I will die instead. The gimmick is to punch him a bunch. Flood the board with minions, punch him a whole bunch in the face. GG, no re. That's it. I wish there was more for me to contribute there, but there's not really. The lambs are pretty good at tanking. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. I could play this 2-2, but I don't think I'm going to. Because Swipe has now opened up, which is deal 1 to all minions. So at least the Acolyte ate that. That is a 5-5. I'm in. Don't really need the Ink Drinker right now, but we will. Don't you worry. I believe... I actually don't know what his maximum deal damage is on spawn. Can I deal 12? Cool. GG, everybody. We killed them the proper way. Let's go. Ink Drinker, best card. Corrupted Choir. Advance all enemy rage gauges by 1. End of turn, if awakened, gain 3 borrowed life. Oh, okay. Sure, it's a Fabled card. We'll take it. Give it a shot. Trixie Hunter. Didn't have to read it. Still as stone, still as stone. The man mutters, holding his spear close to his chest. Before him graze a group of small, fuzzy creatures and their much larger mother. Soup of bones, soup of bones. He says. He raises his spear and begins to charge, which you help him hunt the mother. Okay, got kind of crunked by the roll, but that's okay. That is alright. Ah, the Grifter. Okay, I remember my hand here. Drinker, lamb, koi. 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 This is the Grifter's game. The Grifter shows you up to 4 cards. Which one did not come from your hand? Choose correctly, add the card to your hand. Choose incorrectly, take 4 damage. 4 damage. I'm not in the mood to play a 2-2 mana Bulkoi. How big can I make this for 2 mana? So if we deal 0, make it a 2-3. Are we happy with the 2 mana 2-3? Probably does what, 1? I might be able to kill him on 5 with this. Alright, I'm playing a 2-2 Koi. Oh, that makes me sick. But we're also about to take 2 here, so. Alright, Disciple. The only reason I remember that wasn't in my hand is because I would have played it if it was. Okay. Can I kill you? Probably not. So it's 6 mana to deal 10. Alright. The reason we're taking 2 is because of Work the Crowd. My other abilities target you directly this turn. So he opens up Prod and then, you know, he tries to deal damage to me. Cultists. Sometimes I remember what's in my hand. Sometimes I don't. But he's dead next turn, so. GG. The lamb's pretty good here as well. Koi. Hey. I remember sometimes. Other times I have to just repeat it out loud. Thank you, Ink Drinker. I debated trying the right that makes it so only like the expensive stuff shows up. Oh, hey, Splice. But, eh. Ooh, an Amber Shot Giganto. Those are fun. Hibernation's also fun. Those were removed from the starting deck, I think. for Sylvans. We also have Infest. If we find the Gong, this goes super hard. If we find Gong or Tree, that's literally a win con. I was kind of hoping for a Fabled unlock here. Do I roll again? We have great options. Ah, Punished. I mean, Sow and Reap is a win con as well. We can also splice Sow and Reap if we're really desperate. Become immune for the rest of the enemy's turn. First we need 10, and again we hit 5. Does this negate damage? Because Lowain hits you once really super hard. I think we'll just go with Crown. Because we're playing the Sylvans, everything has one less burden, so if we can grab some expensive stuff, I'm down. We can. Maybe. Alright, welcome to the uncovered gold cap. I hate this boss. My deck is actually really bad for fighting this guy. We might have to just take some punches here. But speaking of punches, this guy has the Befuddling Spores that trigger every round that will target a random creature and flip their stats. So the Disciples, the Maniple Kois are very good here because their stats obviously they're the same. Wind Up Punch, if he took no direct damage last turn, deal 3 to you directly. If you find the relic that lets you swallow stuff, you can use that to negate this from going off instead of having to have a minion on board. Because of Fungi Flurry. Deal 2 damage, Fungi Flurry will trigger 2 to 3 times. So RNG can kind of really put you in your place here. Say, like that. Well, that was a good draw. He's already full rage gauge, so he's awakened, which means we're going to grab some temporary life here. Too bad I can't convert that into real life, but it is what it is. This is some solemn music. Was kind of hoping to splice here. What is this jump track? Oh, right, this is the Devil Fusion screen. God, I love Devil Survivor. Hey, don't hit 3 times. I mean, to be fair, I should have played this guy. Devil Fusion is a thing in all of the Shin Megami Tensei games, to varying extents. So it's not unique to Devil Survivor. But it's one of my favorite aspects of this game. You basically take your creatures, your demons, and you can mush them together to create better demons. It's really fun. I think I have all of the unlockable demons. And the game was on the 3DS, so they had like this weird drop system where they could just drop demons to you. And they would do that every now and again. I think it did that up until they removed the eShop. Whenever you play a spell, grant me +1/+1 even if I'm in your hand. That could be fun too. I mean, if I splice this, Bear Trap would be better, but we're blue. We laugh at Bear Trap. I'm getting super unlucky. When I deal damage, discover an effect to perform. What on earth does that mean? Wow. Might as well find out. That is the Fabled Band with the Goat Head. Hi, Maestro. Nice to see you. Everyone say hello to my least favorite boss in the game. The Maestro Maev. The Maestro. Parries. Take that. He will deal 1 damage on counterattack. But that's not all. He also has the Piercing Gaze, which deals 1 directly to your face, and the Soothing Song, which heals 1 to his face. Now that doesn't seem too bad, and let's be honest, it's not really. But it gets so much worse. So much worse. Am I playing the Ink Drinker as a body? I don't want to pass this turn. I also don't want to play this. I could just play this naked, I guess. We can splice the goat. The dream is to splice this. I could technically wait one more turn. What are your stats looking like? It's like an average sort of thing. If I make you a 2-5, what are you at? Sure. Doesn't feel good, but I didn't want to not play anything. Now here's the real question. If I eat him with the Mastodon Rider, what do you think happens? So here's the reason why the Maestro is one of my least favorite bosses. Crescendo. When this opens up, it will empower all other abilities, raising their effects by +1. So now he parries for 2, which by the way will repeat itself if it kills something. He hits my face for 2. He heals himself for 2. And on, and on, and on it goes. So I think I'm going to Filling Feast after this. After I take this 2 to my face, we're Filling Feasting, I think. Okay. That there. I mean, we're gonna kill him. They usually bleed a bit here. Our good cards are at the bottom of our deck. Our good cards are still at the bottom of our deck. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Using the power of positioning to clean up my board. Alright. GG, everybody. Now we're back to full health. Literally just bottom of the deck. All my cool cards. That's how it be, though. That's why Hibernation is fun. Really? Alright. Survive the winter. Summer, gain 6 borrowed life. I'm sorry, what? Have you played this first? No, second, okay. Fall, draw 3, winter, do both twice. Okay, yeah, sure. If we have to, we can cut Sow and Reap. I think we go Dice Game. We probably don't need the False Prophet. A group of nomadic acolytes are playing dice. As bets are made, a small pile of golden beetles builds up in the center. A gambler can take the pot, but to do so is to exit the game. Few do, as most value the game more than their own wealth. I don't. So to trigger Survive the Winter, to make it the winter effect, it has to be played 4th or later, which is going to be a little tricky with our deck, because we kind of just want to start dumping, right? Like as fast as possible. Maybe. I'm just saying. This is the Hydrozoan Hive Mind. And RNG can kind of screw you over here, depending on how it goes. I kind of want to save my 1-mana stuff for this, but it's at best turn 5 to draw 2. Oh, it's so slow. I'll just play 1. The Hydro and Hiveman is spawning creatures with the Stinging Swarm. And he has spawned the Angry Jelly, which is deal 2. This is actually a really good one. I'm happy with that. I'm down. I am satisfied. And the Hive Mind is the creatures that could have attacked but did not deal their damage to the oldest jellyfish and take damage equal to its remaining counters. So if we didn't attack with these units, they would deal 2 to the Anchor Jelly, but I think they would each take 5. So my strategy, I don't know if it's a good one. It's probably not. That's unfortunate. Is to... my strategy is typically to not attack the jellies and just let them do their thing, which is why I said RNG can kind of screw you over here. Because for any other character, taking one every turn would be really problematic. But remember, we are the blue deck. And as the blue deck... Ooh. Ooh. Alright, this is my new favorite character. Let's draw a card. I am so into this. Yes. Long arm jelly, what do you do? Counterdeck deal 2. Oh, great. Alright. Okay, we don't need to gain life here. We could draw 2. Wait, could I survive the winter here? Hold on. 1. I could if I cheat something. But let's not. One, two. Yeah, I could play. I could refresh 2, then play this, and then draw 2 cards. But I think I'm just gonna take the life here. Once the actions happen. Yeah. And then we're gonna end the turn. This is probably gonna be my last man with a goat head. Yeah, this will be the last man with a goat head thing. Which is unfortunate. I like that card. I liked it a lot. So how do we do this? I mean, I could Mastodon it. That's possible. Sure, that's what we'll do. Okay. I like that idea. So if I play... This is 1. 5. Wow, it's so tricky to play this now. I think I'm just going to set this to the deal 10. Preemptively. The music is currently going hard. I should be fine. We could splice first. Do we care? Actually, hold on. We do care. That's not what I wanted to splice. I was going to splice this. My brain just... I was thinking about something else. That's okay. Okay. So now the man with the go-ahead is inside of the Mastodon Rider. I have a science I need to conduct. If we do this... Okay. That's what I thought would happen. Oh, I see. So it takes the remaining counter after the damage has been dealt. That's better. Anywho, GG everybody. That was fun. Maybe the Mastodon wasn't that bad of a thing. Team. By the way, the Charging Bear was added to the starting deck for the Sylvans. I'm not sure if it replaced both hibernations or just one of them. All right. Sure. Yeah, it's fine. I have rerolled so much looking for Fabled unlocks. Oh, really? Alright, I guess take the Memorial. It wasn't a great roll. The Memorial isn't bad. I like seeing the Memorial, but I prefer to see it early. It's also pretty good with this deck. The Lambs allow for some very clever positioning with this. Yep. They sure do. So because we take a lot of damage here, it might behoove me to try and get Survive the Winter, but I think it's at the bottom of my deck. So I might just rip a Sow and Reap. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to play turn 1. This is the Prophet of Ruin. Did I explain the last boss? I'm sorry if I didn't. I got distracted. No, I did. It was the... I mind. The Prophet of Ruin is a gimmick boss. Well, maybe it's at the bottom of my deck. Who knows? What do I know? Pretty sure if I sap this, nothing really happens. Sap, by the way, just completely disables an enemy action for 1 turn. Not the craziest thing in the world, but it can really help you out. But the Prophet of Ruin has the self-fulfilling prophecy. He will spawn, every turn, some crows. With a protective flock. And when this goes down, this... What would you call this? Marker? When this reaches 0, both of these abilities are destroyed, and he is set to 10 HP. That's when you go for the killing blow. Until then, you just have to survive being pecked by birds and hit by the Rising Dread. If you can manage that, you're doing swell. Speaking of killing this bird, if you counterattack with 3 minions or more, he'll deal 3 to everybody. I'm debating heavily whether I just rip this Sow and Reap, and I think the answer is yes. I don't like that answer, but I think that is the answer. But with the Corrupted Choir, we can just kind of chill now. I do have to swing this turn. Oh. Yeah, the Memorial was buffing this, so it wasn't very easy to kill. But there's only 1 crow left, so that's good. And the crow will instantly die, which means he'll be dropped down to the correct amount of HP. So how do I kill him? Oh. Alright. Good turn, everybody. Kaboom! 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 Voila! Easy as pie. I would say that's a hard gimmick boss. It's just a gimmick boss, you know? Here we go. I have no synergies for this. This right now is a 3-mana 4/3. Okay. 3-mana 4/3 it is. I got rid of my 1 lamb, which could have been used for the Founders Memorial, but I don't really care. What's up? What's up, bitch? Does this have overkill? It doesn't, right? Okay. Everyone say hello to the King of Beggars. The King of Beggars has his Beggar's Bowl. He was in every video until like the last one, maybe the last 2. And it was a peaceful life without him. But we're back. The way he works is he will deal 5 on counterattack to the leftmost minion on the back line. And if there is no minion on the back line, it goes straight to my face. So if I attacked with this ladybug in my infinite folly, this 5 damage would be coming at my face. On top of that, he just deals 5 every turn like a regular attack. But the coin is draining. And once that coin bowl reaches 0, he will deal 13 damage instead. But he will also take that 13. So there are a few ways to approach this boss. I think the most common is to just throw shit on the board and let it tank. Now, we don't have the best build for such a bold strategy, Cotton. You know, we can see what we can do. And he has opened up Passing Stranger. This will add 1 coin to the Beggar's Bowl and restore 5 life to the King of Beggars. Also, percentage-based damage is absolutely goated against this guy. The choir is good. The problem, though, is I want the choir to live. Which means I don't want to swing with this 5/5. We could turn the Ink Drinker into a 1 mana thing. Can you tell this is boss music? Just straight open up with the organ. I mean, I could just rip this. I kind of want to save it for... Okay, fine. Have your rage gauge. Again, we're not going to swing because this would give us temporary life. And it's also going to tank 2 coins. Even zapping. 0. This is probably being played for damage, to be honest. 0, 2, 5. So next turn I can do Winter. But it's probably a play where I sow and reap with Splice. So I think I sit here and do nothing again. Phenomenal turn. I know. I know. It might not be a bad idea to splice this guy, though. TBH. What a turn. It really doesn't... These don't need to be played as 5/5. They just need to be on the board. Alright, so we got to 11 temporary life. Not bad. Where is Splice? Bottom of the deck, of course. Good draw for it. How much damage can I do? 15 is the most. Hurts my soul to do this. It pains me on a deep and emotional level to sacrifice the koi, but it must be done. Are you serious? So this is 5. So this right here is Survive the Winter. But I don't want to play it until we splice. I mean, so I can just rip this. Boom. Because once we splice, we send 3 Sow and Reaps into the deck. There it is. Cool. It is currently summer. This would make it fall. Wait, and then would it be winter if I played it? No. Okay. Now we wait. One more turn. Unfortunately, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Let's go. It's not fine. He hit me for 13! It's okay. Cultists. This thing. This thing. Winter. Alright. Perfect. And then next turn we'll play the man with the goat head. Or, you know, goat with a man's body. We can play 3 of these in one go. So I can actually refresh this turn. We'll leave this guy back, so take 5. Refill 2 mana. They play 2 of these. And next turn we win. Cool. GG. That's exact lethal. I don't even need these guys. Screw you. I mean, you did well for me, thank you, but screw you. Okay, Mr. King of Beggars, making me think. Oh. Look at that. So against Loane, this really won't work. We could Mind Turner. I don't know exactly how that works against Loane, to be honest. I mean, he can hit himself for 20. Is that funny? It's funny. Is it good? Eh. Uh-oh. I re-rolled. Marilia's back. Thank you for the win con. Alright. That's fine. One more. Ooh, yes, we got a chef. A large man hunches over a thick metal pot. He has 2 tables on either side piled with ingredients. Some familiar and comforting, others that curdle the stomach from both appearance and scent. The shambling city is our final opponent before Loane. I do quite regret getting rid of my last lamb, but that's okay. If I didn't draw it while the memorial was still alive, it did nothing, so... Do I really regret it? Eh. Smack. This is the shambling city. This walking city of debris and rubble has a few remaining citizens. I'm debating playing a 3-3. Are we cool playing a 3-3? Sure. The draw's been questionable. Those citizens fall out of the city when we hit him. And for every citizen inside, he deals 1 damage. If you ever get to this stage... Oh, that's a frightening proposition. By 1? Are we okay with that? I think I'm just splicing so and re again. I might regret that. When he runs out of residents, he will open up Proselytize. This will kill the weakest unit and take its attack value as a resident. To then deal that to you. There is, of course, another way he can gain residents. And that's about to open up. I think we hold the choir for after the White Void opens. For reasons. This guy is surprisingly sketchy, isn't he? And I don't think Marilia helps at all. Oh boy. We'll do some damage. Okay. So Excavate has opened up. Excavate is counterattack, deal 5, overkill, gain residence equal to the amount overkilled. So if we swing with this 1/1, he is going to gain 2 residence. Excuse me. If we swing with the 1/1, he's going to gain 4 residence. And, you know, start attacking. It doesn't repeat, so we can swing with the 3/3 first. This is a very awkward turn, though. Alright. It's the last card we're playing for now. I'm gonna take 3 here. Because the White Void has opened up. Am I swinging? I think I am. With the White Void. If I could cast a spell, now would be the time. There is some Mastodon trick we can do. I don't have the mana to do what I want, though. Am I just taking 3? Oh, goodness. Maybe I shouldn't even attack at all. That was definitely the play. We can... Alright. White Void deletes the board. I hope no one is surprised. Oh, it's bright. Okay. Alright. Let's open up his Rage Gauge, which doesn't really do anything. Oh, he's gonna proselytize. Alright. We have to decide what we're gonna do here. This deals 4. I mean... That's pretty good. I really don't even need to swing now. If I could pick this up, that'd be funny. Like a Shadow Step thing. I really don't need to do anything, but we could Mastodon it. That's probably the play, right? We Mastodon that. We now have a 9/6. We can play this too, just for funsies. Proselytize hits the 1/1. We take 1. It dies. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me play this. I could play Berelia. Again, I don't think Berelia does anything, but it does put a 17/17 on the board. And, you know, those are big numbers. I can't even quick math that. The 34? Stats in total. So what we could do, if we really wanted to, we could attack like this. To keep the 9/5 alive a little bit longer. If you were to ask me why the Excavate didn't kill there, I wouldn't know. Oh, it's Marilia. That's why. Duh. Alright, well, GG. I didn't realize Marilia would affect the counterattack, too. Oh, we're on the last song. This is Beyond the Firmaments. I was like, this song sounds weird. Because it is weird. This is the Fire Trap, could be fun. We could use this against Lowain. If we draw this early, Wildfire can spread. I think we're going to bet on that. Because it's Lowain time, Tam. Are you ready? Because I'm not ready. Once Beyond the Firmament ends, I have to click something. I believe this is only in the Record Breaker. Alright, everyone say hello to Lowain, also known as the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Blood for the Blood God. Dominate. So Lowain is weird. I suppose they all are in their own way. Domination is coming down. Kill all of your opponent's creatures to summon a Lowain's Leviathan. They're all dead. I could zap it, but I think I'd rather just save it. Farewell. And that was the end. Let's go back to my boy. The Anguished One. Alright, so now that he's up, the Leviathan, we can swing with it for 1 turn, because Giant Slayer, actually, hold on. I can swing with it for 2 turns. Fuck you, Luane. I get 2 of them. He also has the High Swing. This deals 7 damage, will attack the first creature with 3 or more attack. If there is not 1, it hits my face directly. I was really hoping I would draw this so I could zap this again and get another swing with the 2020. You know. Life, isn't sweet. And now Intimidation is opened up. When your opponent plays a creature, negate the activation of that card and reduce its counter ability by 1. Then if the counter is at 0, destroy this ability. Oh. A creature, you say? A creature. I wanted to drop one of these guys to just eat stuff. I guess I'm taking 7. Yeah. I mean, that is a really cool effect. If we could draw... Am I about to sacrifice the Ink Drinker to get the man with the goat head down? Or should be the goat with the man's body down? I might be. I mean, I can take 7 again. I'd rather not, but I can. And I can use this to force draw. Which, again, I don't think is ideal, but... I will miss you. Hey! We have a plan! It involves taking 7. Are we chill with that? Yeah. I could splice... Actually, hold on. GG. We won. We did it! Hello, Mr. Leviathan. Eats. Sap. I could even sap this. Oh, I needed to play that. Oh well. We're chilling. Will the wire of fire spread? No. I actually have 2 turns. Play that. I'm just going to force draw here. Let's go. Aha! Perfecto! GG, my boy. I turned your power against you. He lived it too, but that's okay. I turned the fire against him. The Acolyte's journey completed. Haru absorbed the offerings of flesh. At last, her siblings culled from every field and forest. No one was left to interfere with life and death. Alrighty. GG. Maroya claiming clutch for the Shambling City, and then the Fiery Trap just soloed the lane. Get rocked. I found an alarmingly few amount of these Fabled cards. But hey, we still have 4 unlocks. The Flourishing Anteater is now a 4 mana 3/4. Oh, you just flipped your stats. Whenever you target me with a card, infest an enemy ability, even if I am in your hands. Ah. Boss music goes hard in Devil's Survivor. Okay, so like if you were to splice this, or would this count if you ate it with a Mastodon? Interesting. I'm trying to think of all the targeting stuff we have. I feel like there's not many. Could be good. Very niche though. Thrive in Winter is a 5 mana spell. Shuffle a copy of each creature card in your hand into your deck. Draw 3. Yep. That's a good one. That is a good one. And no seasonal bullshit either. The Sappy Stickbug, a 3 mana 1/3. When you sap or infest a monster ability, also perform it to the other action to it. Oh, I see. We definitely unlocked this previously, I think. Alright. That could be very strong. Especially if you have the Enchanted Egg Carrier. Is that what she's called? The 6 mana 5/5 that infests 2 random abilities. You would also then sap 2 random abilities. That is some combo potential. Or if you splice, like if you splice the 2 mana infest, or get multi-triggers, there's just so many combos with this. And last but certainly not least, the 7 mana 4/7 Corrupted Cult. Whenever you draw your first creature card each turn, summon a base copy of it and grant it charge. At the end of the turn, kill it. So worth noting, base copy, which is fine. This is basically just to throw damage at stuff, right? I can't think of any crazy combos with this, but it's free damage, and free damage is... it's for me, you know? If it's free, it's for me. Well, my friends, another successful run. Not as many unlocks this time, I'm afraid, but more unlocks. The progress, we step ever closer. I'm surprised how unlucky I got. Are we only the 1, right, for this guy? Yeah. At what point do we start just picking the Fabled cards to use? I mean, the goat with the man's body went super hard. This guy, I'm a huge fan of him. He has a lot of versatility and choices that are kind of uncommon in this game. But anyway, I hope... which fucking boss is this? Decisive battle with a sworn friend. Oh. That's a spoiler fight. Are there still spoilers with Devil Survivor? But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. The bestiary is nearing completion. We need only to slay Loane and Haru once more. And then we'll have them all. Will something special happen? I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. But it'll be complete, and I can say I've done that. I think next time we'll just do mono blue, which will, you know, flip a die between which one we face. Flip a coin between which one we'll face. And maximize on the shenaniganry. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to see a channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you next time.